The purpose of the Recovery Act was to stimulate the rural economy with shovel-ready projects, which has become so popular lately. Are these projects, these 22 projects, it may be slightly different now, but are these 22 projects in compliance with their awards?
Well, they are so far. We would have rescinded them. As indicated, we've rescinded a number of projects. Some of those projects have begun but haven't done draws. Others haven't begun yet for a number of reasons. Some have begun.
Like, what are some of those reasons they haven't begun?
Well, some of the reasons include that they are just cleared the environmental or historical review. It's taken a long time. Some of them are on tribal lands.
So they weren't pretty shovel-ready. They were just kind of, it took a number of years to get to this point is in essence what we're at.
It's been a learning experience for me to how difficult it is sometimes, particularly on tribal lands, to get all the clearances. They might have 220 different owners of one little parcel that they need to get clearance from before they can get a right-of-way. And we've been working with BIA on that. So there's interagency reviews, there's historical reviews, environmental reviews that have slowed some down. There's some, we do very careful legal.
So at what point when you say, okay, they're in compliance versus, okay, now, you know, this has been too long, there's too much stuff, there's something wrong, they're not in compliance, we're giving the money back to the taxpayers?
Well, we've done that in a number of cases. We've returned over $200 million to the Treasury for projects that can't do that. And I anticipate some of these 22 projects will end up being rescinded. If they don't get going pretty soon, some of them, we're not going to be able to finish by the deadline. And if they can't finish by the deadline, we're not going to be able to disperse funds after that, and therefore the project would no longer be financially feasible. So if they don't get going pretty soon, and we've worked really hard on these 22 to try to get them off the ground,
okay,
but if they don't get going soon, we're not going to be able to do them.
Okay, thank you. I yield back.